Feeling tired, sluggish, or just not quite yourself? It could be more than just stress or lack of sleep, it might be a vitamin B12 deficiency. But here's the thing, simply taking a supplement isn't always enough. Did you know the time of day you take your B12 could make all the difference in how well it works? Discover the best time to boost your energy and maximize absorption of this essential vitamin, according to dietitians. Vitamin B12 is an essential water-soluble vitamin that plays a crucial role in the body's metabolism, nerve function, and DNA synthesis. It's involved in energy production and the formation of red blood cells. While vitamin B12 is naturally found in animal-based foods like meat, fish, eggs, and dairy, many people struggle to get enough of it from their diet alone, leading to the need for supplementation. However, supplementation of vitamin B12 can raise a key question: when is the best time of day to take it to ensure maximum absorption? Dives deep into the factors that influence vitamin B12 absorption and provides expert insights from a dietitian on how to make sure you are getting the most out of your vitamin B12 supplements. 1. Understanding vitamin B12 absorption. Before determining the optimal time to take vitamin B12, it's important to understand how the body absorbs this vital nutrient. The absorption of vitamin B12 is a multi-step process that begins in the stomach. First, B12 from food or supplements binds to a protein called intrinsic factor, which is produced by the stomach lining. This complex is essential for vitamin B12 absorption in the small intestine, specifically in the ileum. The process can be influenced by several factors, including stomach acid levels, gut health, and the presence of other nutrients or medications. Unlike fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin A or D, which are stored in the body's fat cells for later use, vitamin B12 is water-soluble, and excess amounts are usually excreted through urine. This means that while the body can store B12 in the liver for future use, it still requires a consistent supply to maintain optimal health. 2. The impact of timing on vitamin B12 absorption. When it comes to vitamin B12 supplementation, the timing of intake can affect its absorption and effectiveness. Several factors can influence when you should take your B12 supplement. A. Morning versus evening. Most people wonder whether it's better to take vitamin B12 in the morning or at night. To answer this question, we need to consider how vitamin B12 interacts with the body's natural circadian rhythm. Vitamin B12 is known to be involved in energy production. As such, taking it in the morning may be a good choice for most individuals. The energy-boosting properties of B12 can help you feel more awake and alert throughout the day. Additionally, since vitamin B12 is water-soluble, it's often best taken in the morning so that the body can use the nutrient during its active hours. Taking B12 at night, on the other hand, might interfere with sleep, as the vitamin could potentially keep you more alert than usual. Though B12 isn't typically considered a stimulant like caffeine, it can still affect some people's sleep patterns. If you notice that you feel more energized at night after taking B12, it's a good idea to switch to a morning routine. B. With or without food. Another consideration when taking vitamin B12 is whether to take it with food. In general, B12 can be taken on an empty stomach or with food, but certain factors can make a difference. Empty stomach. Some studies suggest that vitamin B12 is absorbed more efficiently when taken on an empty stomach. This is because stomach acid levels are typically higher before eating, which may enhance the ability of intrinsic factor to bind with the vitamin B12 for absorption. With food, however, taking B12 with food may also be beneficial for certain individuals. People with sensitive stomachs or gastrointestinal issues may find that taking B12 with food helps reduce the chance of any stomach irritation or discomfort. C. Forms of vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 supplements come in various forms, such as tablets, sublingual, under the tongue, sprays, and injections. The form of B12 can influence when and how you take it. Oral tablets. For most people, oral tablets are an easy and effective way to take B12. These should be swallowed with a glass of water, and taking them in the morning with or after breakfast is ideal. Sublingual tablets or sprays. Some individuals prefer sublingual forms, as they allow the vitamin B12 to be absorbed directly into the bloodstream through the tissues under the tongue. For these forms, it's best to take them in the morning, as they work quickly and provide an immediate energy boost. Injections. Vitamin B12 injections are typically prescribed for individuals with a severe deficiency or those who have difficulty absorbing B12 orally. Injections are usually administered by a healthcare provider and are often done on a regular schedule, based on the person's needs. D. Caffeine and other nutrients. It's important to be mindful of what other substances you consume alongside your vitamin B12 supplement. Caffeine, for example, can affect the absorption of several nutrients, including B12. While moderate caffeine consumption doesn't typically interfere with B12 absorption, taking high doses of caffeine, such as in energy drinks, along with your supplement might reduce the effectiveness of the vitamin. Certain medications and other nutrients, like folic acid, can also interact with vitamin B12. Folic acid can sometimes mask B12 deficiencies, while medications like proton pump inhibitors, PPIs, and antacids can lower stomach acid levels and impair B12 absorption. If you are taking medications or other supplements, it's essential to consult with a healthcare provider or dietitian to determine the best time to take vitamin B12 in relation to other substances. 3. Factors affecting vitamin B12 absorption. Several factors can impact how well your body absorbs vitamin B12, beyond the timing of its intake. A. Age and digestive health. As people age, the production of stomach acid tends to decrease. This can make it harder for the body to absorb vitamin B12, particularly from food sources. Older adults may benefit from B12 supplementation in a more absorbable form, such as sublingual tablets or injections. Similarly, individuals with certain digestive conditions, such as Crohn's disease, celiac disease, or those who have had gastric bypass surgery, may have trouble absorbing vitamin B12 and might need higher doses or different forms of supplementation. B. Vitamin B12 deficiency. Vitamin B12 deficiency can occur due to insufficient dietary intake or problems with absorption. Symptoms of deficiency include fatigue, weakness, pale skin, and nerve problems. If you're deficient in vitamin B12, it's crucial to follow a supplementation schedule that works best for you, as determined by a healthcare professional. In some cases, regular B12 injections may be necessary to correct a deficiency. C. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. Pregnant and breastfeeding women require higher amounts of vitamin B12 to support the development of the baby and maintain their own health. Ensuring adequate B12 intake during pregnancy and breastfeeding is essential, and it may be beneficial to consult a dietitian to determine the optimal supplementation regimen. 4. Expert recommendations for vitamin B12 supplementation. According to dietitians and nutrition experts, here are some key recommendations for taking vitamin B12 to ensure maximum absorption. Take B12 in the morning. For most people, the best time to take vitamin B12 is in the morning, preferably with breakfast. This helps to avoid potential interference with sleep patterns and ensures that the vitamin can support your energy levels throughout the day. Choose the right form. If you have difficulty absorbing B12 or experience digestive issues, consider using sublingual forms or B12 injections, as they tend to be more bioavailable than oral tablets. Consider your diet and health conditions. Your diet, age, and any health conditions can affect how well your body absorbs vitamin B12. Be sure to consider these factors when deciding how and when to take your supplement. Avoid excessive caffeine. High caffeine consumption can impact the absorption of vitamin B12, so it's a good idea to space out your intake of caffeine and B12 supplements. 5. Conclusion. The best time of day to take vitamin B12 varies depending on individual needs, health conditions, and lifestyle factors. However, for most people, taking it in the morning is the most effective way to ensure optimal absorption and energy throughout the day. It's also important to be mindful of other factors, such as diet, medications, and caffeine intake, as these can affect how well your body absorbs and utilizes the vitamin. Before starting a vitamin B12 supplementation routine, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider or dietitian to determine the best approach based on your unique needs. With the right timing and supplementation, you can optimize your vitamin B12 intake and support your overall health and well-being.